All right, let's get some housekeeping out of the way before we get too deep into the video. I've done 55 pull-ups tonight. If you're counting, I missed the record button on one of the sets. So there's only 50 pull-ups posted tonight, but I've done, 11 sets of 5 and the set of 10 on squats here. Some of you guys might ask, why do so many sets of 5? Like, couldn't you wear yourself out quicker with like 3 sets of 8? Yes, I could, and that's mainly the reason I'm not doing it. I've hit some truly massive pull-up workouts. I think I did 4 pull-ups on the minute, every minute, for like 4 hours and 40 minutes. However it worked out, I ended up with 1,000 pull-ups. Just 4 pull-ups every minute until I hit 1,000. Coming out to the garage and hitting 200 or 300 reps of pull-ups was no big deal for me several years ago. And you know how I built that sort of endurance is coming out here and putting in the small sets. I've been out here for roughly about 25 minutes, maybe 30, just doing 5 at a time. The back is pumped right now. The forearms are definitely pumped. Apparently my grip is not what it used to be, but the forearms are pumped, the back is pumped. And so instead of burning out at, 24 pull-ups, if I did 3 sets of 8, I've, now doubled that. It's, just doing these small reps or small sets like this, you get to put in a lot of volume in this manner. And then, over time, I can work back up to 100 pull-ups or 150 pull-ups like this. And then, right now I may be able to get up on the bar and do 2 sets of 10, maybe 3 sets of 10 max. But if I get to where, my pull-up ceiling is around, 200 or 300 pull-ups, well, now I may be able to come out here and do 5 or 6 or maybe even 7 sets of 10 because I have a much larger capacity for, that work and that volume. But anyways, I made a purchase today. Actually, I paid for it 3 weeks and 1 day ago. I bought an AR-15 from Diamondback Firearms. It's chambered in 5.56. I'm buying this mainly for predator hunting. Probably mostly coyotes, maybe some foxes or some bobcats. I plan on doing a lot of, practicing, just, plinking some steel with this gun. I'm sort of new to the AR platform. I've grown up, hunting with shotguns and bolt-action rifles. And this is the first AR that I've ever bought. I don't know. The reason that I had to wait, 3 weeks for my background check to clear is because, of all the idiots that go on mass shooting sprees and whatever. So now, for the rest of, society, if you're between the ages of 18 and 21 and you go to buy an AR, you have to wait through a 3-week cool down period in case, in the event that you were buying it for a mass shooting. So they give you time to try to rethink your, decisions there, which is a good thing, I guess. But it is, kind of annoying that, everybody has to suffer from the decisions of a few. But with that being said, I'd like to get into predator hunting. I am, a big hunter myself, very, very avid bow hunter. I love to hunt deer, used to hunt turkeys a lot, dove hunting, rabbit hunting, you name it. I've done it, fishing, and I know that a lot of people are against hunting, and I want to inform, you guys specifically on some of this. But the prices that hunters pay for tags and license to hunt and permits are some of the main some of the main funding points of, management practices for wildlife. Wildlife rehab and environmental things, developments, things like that. A lot of these different things are funded by hunters. And I honestly believe that hunters share some of the deepest respect for, the animals that we pursue. Because, a lot of us, we put a lot of time and a lot of effort into this, a lot of practice. And, there is remorse at, the time of a kill. Taking a life is never something that, should be taken for granted. But, pretty well everything I kill, feeds my family. It goes from the field onto my table. But onto the subject of predator hunting, not a lot of people predator hunt anymore. And so a lot of these game species like deer or turkeys, they have a lot of natural predators. Turkeys, for example, their numbers are declining rapidly. And a large part of that is due to nest predators such as raccoons, possums, skunks, that sort of animal. And, nobody traps anymore. Trapping used to be a huge thing. And now I could probably name, 4, maybe 5 people in my entire lifetime that have trapped or that trap on a regular basis for raccoons and possums and skunks. And so, all of those nest predators are left unchecked, unmanaged, because nothing really attacks a raccoon because, they got teeth and claws and they fight back. And so, everybody and their brother turkey hunts, though. Nearly, every kid I went to high school with turkey hunted. Their younger brothers did, their older brothers did, their uncles and their cousins and their dads all turkey hunted. And so, turkeys, they take a pretty big hit during, the hunting season. And as hunters, realistically, we should also manage their, predators for them. Because turkeys have no real defense against these nest predators. And so they, take a pretty big hit during hunting season. And then, they try to hatch all these nests out. And, these raccoons come through and eat all the eggs. And so turkeys are getting, hit twice as hard as what they should be because nobody traps like they're supposed to. Deer, coyotes can be very hard on fawn populations, yearling deer. And, I know some people that coyote hunt, but it's not super regular, and it's not near as many people that deer hunt. There's a crap ton of people I know that, rifle hunt, especially for deer. But, how many people are out there, hunting the coyotes to help balance out, the pressure on deer. So that's one reason I'm wanting to get into predator hunting, is to sort of help out the game population. Because these predator populations have to be managed as well. But anyways, guys, I've kind of rambled on through this, but I got to go in and take a shower and get into bed. I've got a busy day tomorrow. I'm going to go sit in the deer stand, hopefully get my AR sighted in sometime tomorrow. I've got some steaks I've got to cut up from a deer we killed last year. I've got at least a 3-mile run to put in sometime tomorrow as well, and potentially a heavier squat session. That's basically all I got for today. I'm looking to get into predator hunting. I'm just, sort of help out with the game population. There we go. That's the most recent purchase I've made, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.